In with meteorologist Janna Brown with a look at what's to come. Janna.
Yeah, guys, snow began here in Springfield close to 8:30 p.m. and we're going to show you the visibility map because this is actually the best way to figure out where it's snowing and where it's not. So we're seeing some light snow look like it's just starting to reach Franklin County. So if you're watching us from there, you're like, well, where's my snow? It's not snowing here yet. It is all advancing in your direction. When you look at the Doppler radar, it looks like it's snowing everywhere, but that's not actually the case due to the very dry air that's been in place all day. It takes a while for the snow to actually reach the ground. Definitely coming down in Agawam as we look at our Six Flags sky cam, and you can kind of see the walkways here are definitely covered in snow already. Here's the radar. It looks like it's been snowing for hours, but no, it's just started to reach the ground. Now we're watching some really intense bands of snow. Areas down to our south have already seen some pretty good accumulation. So as those bands continue moving into our area, accumulations are going to start to add up very quickly. Now we do have winter storm warnings up through 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for all of western Mass, and that is for this very heavy snow. We're expecting roughly 12 to 18 inches here across pretty much the entire area, but isolated spots within those heavy bands could get up to 2 feet. And that's, I mean, at the absolute top. Dangerous travel conditions, blowing and drifting snow, all of that will continue to be an issue as we go into tonight and tomorrow. The storm severity index, we are up to major impacts here throughout the Pioneer Valley and the hill towns to moderate impacts. So it's basically a 4 out of 5 on the impact scale, and it's due to the travel, it's due to the amount of snow. Not a big deal for power outages with this storm, which is a good thing. It's cold too, 21 degrees right now. Wind out of the northeast at 10 miles an hour puts wind chills teens and single digits. Looks like the worst of the travel conditions will be through roughly 10 a.m. and then things will gradually start to ease as we head into the afternoon tomorrow. We'll talk more about that forecast in a few minutes, but first heading outside to meteorologist Maher, who is now in the storm. Hey, Don.
Hey, good evening, Janna. Yeah, moderate to at times heavy snow falling here outside our Liberty Street studio. We do have a light coating on the ground, but we only expect this to get worse as we go into the late evening and especially into the overnights. I mean, we're talking about the potential to see snowfall rates 1, 2, perhaps even 3 inches per hour, depending on where those heavier snow bands set up. And as Janna was just talking about on the radar, we do have some of those heavier snow bands, in fact, just down to our south, right near the Hartford area, starting to see some of those heavier snow bands come in. And these are putting down some fairly decent snowfall rates. I saw a report out of North Haven, Connecticut, just about 10 minutes ago. They've already picked up 5.5 inches of snow as that heavier snow band moved through. So as we get deeper into the evening, and especially during the overnight, we are going to see those visibilities continue to come down and those snowfall rates continue to pick up. We're also talking about the fact that this is going to be that fluffier snow, so it is going to begin to pile up quickly. Right now, as I look at the ground, we just have a coating, but it's only going to get higher as we move on into the overnight and into tomorrow morning. If you do need to head out the door tomorrow, give yourself a lot of extra time for that morning commute. Of course, more on this storm coming up in just a couple of minutes. For now, live in Springfield, first warning meteorologist Maher.